Former Scottish Conservative leader Ruth Davidson has backed said Boris Johnson is absolutely right to deny a second independence referendum. The MSP, who stood down as her party leader in August, also backed Boris Johnson's Get Brexit Done election campaign slogan. The fact the Edinburgh Central MSP felt hopelessly conflicted over Brexit was one reason behind her reason to step down. Ms Davidson, who backed remaining in the EU, clashed with Mr Johnson during the EU referendum and resigned her post a day after he announced plans to prorogue Parliament. In a column for the Mail on Sunday, she said Labour leader Jeremy Corbyn and First Minister Nicola Sturgeon might be cooking up grubby backroom deals, but she does not believe more referendums are the answer to the current constitutional wrangling. Ms Sturgeon has said she believes if Labour gain power in next month's election, Mr Corbyn will grant a Section 30 order to enable a second Scottish independence referendum. The Labour leader has said his party does not support a second referendum, claiming it is neither necessary or desirable, but Shadow Cabinet member Andy MacDonald said the party would not stand in the way of a further vote. Ms Davidson added, "The people of this country are quite frankly sick to the back teeth of politicians fighting between themselves while ignoring the instructions they were given." Scotland voted to stay part of the UK and the UK voted to leave the EU. She added, "The Prime Minister and I have had our issues in the past, some genuine, many more confected by excitable news coverage. But Boris Johnson instinctively understands that you can't move the country forward by rerunning the referendums of the past. He is absolutely right to tell Nicola Sturgeon no, especially when the majority of people in Scotland don't want another referendum in the near future. And he's absolutely right to say, after more than 3 years of wrangling, that it's time to get Brexit done." SNP MP Tommy Shepherd said, "The only people who should decide Scotland's future are the people of Scotland themselves, and in trying to deny them that right, the Tories are simply demonstrating that they are running scared of giving the people of Scotland that choice." He said Brexit will not be done if the UK leaves the EU, arguing it will lead to years of trade deal wrangling, and said a vote for the SNP would give people the chance to escape from Brexit and have a choice over their own future. Scottish Labour leader Richard Leonard said, "You can't trust a word the Tories say. In Scotland the Conservatives have put Ruth Davidson on their election leaflets to differentiate themselves from Boris Johnson, and yet here she is following Johnson's tradition of peddling fake news." Labour has been consistently clear, and for more on this story, visit the news article link.